Hey everyone, happy to have you here with me once again. Welcome back. Today, as you can see in the title, we're going to be trying for the first time some Natasha Denona palettes, and I think it's the first time that I tried the Natasha Denona eyeshadow formula, and I'm really excited. Well, wait a second. I have exclusive BoxyCharm palette from Natasha Denona, so it's not really the first time that I tried the formula, but I have to admit that with that palette I wasn't really impressed. I have the Ayana palette, I'll leave a picture over here, and I didn't love it, but I really wanted to try the Natasha Denona formula, so I purchased two more palettes. One is a mini. This is the mini retro palette, and I have to tell you that this is so freaking pretty and at the same time so freaking small for the price. But I also got a midi size palette, and this is the Sandal Palette. And with this one I have to admit that I'm a little bit afraid, because I have heard that some people love this palette and some people really didn't like it and was really disappointed with it. So who knows how I'm going to feel about it. I know that this is not like the best formula of Natasha Denona, because this palette is for more subtle and soft looks. But to be honest, I like that idea, and hopefully I will like the palette. So yeah, this is the palette. I'm pretty sure you have already seen it, and I'm really excited. I don't know why. There are some palettes that I would like to collect, and one of them are the Natasha Denona midi size palette, but I needed to start with one. This one was in sale from a reseller, so I decided to go for it. And this the retro palette is a palette like the midi size that I'm really interested about, but at the same time I feel like I have all of the shades a million times. So I decided to go with a mini that it's smaller, less expensive, but also the color story is more unique in my collection. And yeah, this color story is completely unique. So yeah, I don't know where to start. I think I'm going to start with some transitions from this palette, and maybe I'll go with the like special shade over here as like the main shade for my eyelids. I already put foundation in my face. I don't have any other like products, because I also will be trying these two products, the e.l.f. Putty Blush and the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I have the shade Thai Tea and Golden Days. I'm really excited to try those two in this video. And I know my hair is a mess. I'm starting to get ready because I have a lot to do today. It's already 2 o'clock and I'm behind. I'm super late with everything that I have to do. So okay, let's start with this palette. And I think we'll start with a transition, and we're going with the obvious shade, that is this one, Balance. Okay, I'm excited. I don't know how powdery these shades are going to be. I'm going with this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. Okay, not that powdery, and let's see how pigmented it is. Okay, good pigmentation. Good pigmentation so far. I like it. This is a really unique color story. I have to admit that when this palette was released, I wasn't really interested into it. But the more I saw it, the more I want it. I feel like the midi size palettes that I really want are the Sandal that I already have and the retro. But as I told you, the midi retro is not really a unique color story in my collection. So yeah, I feel like this is a better acquisition for me right now. Okay, this is a really nice transition shade. I don't know how well you can see it because I have like light over here and not over here. My only issue is that the only color that I can use to deepen out this shade will be maybe this red, but I'm not really into that, or this brown, and I don't feel like using any of those. So I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. But yeah, that's kind of curious. Let me know if you have any formula from any brand that happens. Okay, something sounds here on my house and I'm alone. I'm starting to think I have a ghost. At night I hear stuff too sometimes. I don't know, it's super weird. Sometimes I feel like I have like a ghost cat here in my house. Because the other night I was sleeping in the couch with my cat because she was doing a mess and I didn't want to leave her alone in the living room because she was just getting used to this new apartment. And she started sleeping on top of me in the couch, and I was still able to hear like a cat playing around in the kitchen. It was super weird, and I was able to see that my cat was hearing it too. So yeah, I think I have a ghost cat in this apartment. And now my cat is not with me anymore because I decided to take her back at my old house with my mom because there she has a backyard, more space than here. So yeah, at least I still have the ghost cat. Okay, I don't know how to deepen out this. I feel like I don't have a lot of options. Maybe I'll go with Mindful, this shade, but I'm not sure what that is supposed to be. CP, what those, is that a matte? What is supposed to be that? Colorful, creamy pigment? It said CP, but I don't know what that means. But it looks a little bit satin, so I don't know. I'm going to use this side of the brush now. CP, cream to powder maybe? Maybe it's a cream to powder. But seems a little bit like satin. Has a little bit of a sheen. I think it's a cream to powder. It looks like a cream to powder. I'm excited to try that formula from Natasha Denona. Okay, maybe it's just for the color story. As I just told you, I already had a palette from Natasha Denona, but I really didn't enjoy it. And I think big part of that is for the color story because it was a super cool tone palette, but also didn't really suit my skin tone. I feel like the transition shade was way too dark. The metallics were not as pretty as I was hoping, but so far I have used 2 shades, I know, but I'm liking this. Okay, this could be a little bit darker, but I kind of like it. I know I'm supposed to be in a low buy, but this month was my birthday and I received 2 new palettes, but I also bought 4 new palettes. 2 of them are these from Natasha Denona. So yeah, I went a little bit crazy. I think you have already seen my declutter because I also declutter a lot of things in my collection, and now I feel so more comfortable with not only the size. It's not really about the size because I have a huge collection. I feel like I'm never going to be able to use up everything that I have. But now that I'm doing my whole collection project pan, I feel like if I get any product from my collection, I will be okay with it. There are some products that I'm not going to be as excited because I prefer to work, I don't know, in palettes, lip products. Working, for example, in eyeliner will be difficult, but I'm happy. Oh, this shade, Yama, looks amazing. Oh, I don't know what to use. Because I want to use this shade, Galaxy, that seems really beautiful. It's more like a topper. I don't even know if you can see it. I think you can see a little bit of the sheen, but it's more like a topper, as I just said. So maybe it's a beautiful topper, by the way. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, maybe I should only use this palette today. Will that be wrong? There's so many beautiful colors. Okay, I think I'm going to go with Luster over here. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to apply it with my finger. Hopefully that is a good idea. Okay, this shade, it's pretty, but it's nothing impressive. Okay, I'm going to apply it all over my lid, apparently. I feel like I have a lot of shades really similar to this one. It's not like Galaxy, the shade that I want to use from the retro palette, but that one is actually really unique to my collection. I feel like I have this shade as I was saying, I feel like I have that shade a million times, but now I want to go with Gemma and use it more in the inner corner on top of the other color. I should have left like the space for this shade. Oh my god, this is pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but Gemma, it's really, really pretty. And I think it will look even prettier if I wouldn't have applied the other color all over my lid. Wow. Okay. This shade, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Can you? No, you cannot see it. Why? Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, it's a duochrome and it's freaking amazing. I love it. I'm in love with it. It's so freaking pretty. I feel like this is such a simple look, but so freaking beautiful at the same time. Okay, I think we're going with an eyeliner, with a shadow eyeliner, and I'm going to use Mantra. Maybe I should use the shade that I have in my Pando's eyeshadows, but I want to try this palette, so let's go with this. This is another cream to powder, and yeah, you can see it when you dip the brush in, that the formula is different. Can you see it? I don't know, you will have to trust me because I don't know how well you can see what I'm doing. There you can see it a little bit better. I need to do something about the lighting, I know. But I feel like this apartment is not really helping me with that. With the noise, with the lighting. Also that the fact that my boyfriend is home almost every day, all day, doesn't give me the time to be able to film whenever I want. So yeah, it has been a challenge for me to keep up with this channel now that I move out. It was easier when I was in my mom's house, but I'm really happy to be here. Yeah, I could have done this with the shade that I have in my Pando's eyeshadows, but we're playing around with this palette, and apparently we didn't use this one at all, but that's okay. I'll try that another day. Okay, I clean up a little bit, I apply mascara, and now we're ready to go with the cheek products. I'm excited and nervous at the same time because this is another product that some people seem to love and some people seem to hate. And also I don't know which kind of brush I should use for this. I don't know why I feel like I should use this to make like a line. Let's try it. As I said, this is the shade Golden Days. Yeah, Golden Days. Okay, let's see. Seems like this product in particular, the bronzer, it's really easy to apply, but doesn't really last in your face. Okay, this is not the right brush, but sadly most of my brushes are dirty right now, so we're doing what we can. I was a little bit worried about the shade selection because this is like the fourth darkest shade, and usually I go with the lighter ones, but for the same reason that some people seem to hate this product because it's not very pigmented and seem to disappear, I have heard some people that prefer to go with a darker shade, and that seems to last a little bit longer. Okay, it looks pretty. It's not that dark for me. I'm moving the foundation. But that was kind of obvious because, yeah, I'm like rubbing it. But I don't have a lot of time, to be honest. And I apply a powder foundation that I don't really enjoy. So I'm applying this cream on top of a powder. Maybe next time I should go with a sponge. Okay, let's move on with the brush. With the blush, and as I said, I have the shade Chatty, and I'm going, where do I have a specific brush that I wanted to use for this product, but now I cannot find it. Let me go grab it. Okay, let's go with this brush. It's a little bit dirty, but it should work. It's the shade Chatty. Let's apply it. Ooh, I was worried about the color because it seems to be really darker than what it looks in pictures. But this is one of the lighter shades in the collection. Ooh, this looks pretty. Oh, I really like this. Okay, I'm liking this makeup so far. I'm really excited. Okay, let's go with this side. I think you can see it, even if the camera is washing off the colors a little bit. I think you can see it in this side of the face, yeah. Now I'll finish with these two products that I have in my whole collection project pan. But let me tell you, I'm really happy with the purchases that I made. I know I shouldn't because I'm supposed to be in a low buy. But so far I like everything of what I have tried, obviously. Because I also bought a couple of Anastasia palettes. I received a Huda Beauty palette, but I'll talk more about that in my next Diaries of a Chapaholic in Recovery. But that video, it's going to be a little bit earlier than usual because I'm going to be changing up some things, and I want to be able to start doing that as soon as possible. But yeah, really happy so far. I don't have time anymore. Today, some friends from high school are visiting me. The apartment is a freaking mess. I haven't made my bed. Do my bed. How do you say that? But yeah, that's everything for today. This is the finished makeup. I'm really happy with the result. It looks so freaking pretty. I love the eyeshadows. The cheek products look really nice. I know you cannot see it as well as I can, but considering that I was not using the brushes that I wanted, I'm really happy with the result. But yeah, that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. I haven't done one in a really long time. So if you like it, please let me know in the comments. And also, if you haven't, please subscribe. And I hope we'll see you in the next one. Bye!